TV soap news and spoilers say that the shocking revelation of Hailey's identity in Beyond the Gates in the heart of the affluent Fairmount Crest community, where manicured lawns and opulent estates hide secrets as dark as the shadows cast by their towering gates, a storm is brewing. The CBS daytime drama Beyond the Gates has captivated audiences with its intricate tapestry of love, betrayal, and long-buried truths. At the center of this whirlwind stands Hailey Marshall, a young woman whose mysterious origins have become the linchpin of the show's most tantalizing storyline. An orphan with no knowledge of her biological roots, Hailey's journey of self-discovery has kept viewers on the edge of their seats. But what if the key to her past, a woman claiming to be her mother, suddenly arrives in Fairmount Crest, shattering the fragile equilibrium of Hailey's life and the community around her? This dramatic possibility promises to unravel secrets that could shake the very foundations of Beyond the Gates. Let's delve into the heart of this gripping narrative, exploring the potential revelations, the emotional weight of Hailey's story, and the ripple effects that could forever alter the lives of those in Fairmount Crest. Hailey Marshall, portrayed with heartbreaking vulnerability, is a character defined by loss and longing. Orphaned at a young age, she has lived a life marked by solitude in the sprawling mansion left to her by her adoptive parents, Richard and Ellen Marshall. The Marshalls, respected pillars of Fairmount Crest, raised Hailey as their own, providing her with love, stability, and the privileges of their affluent world. Yet, their untimely deaths in a tragic car accident 5 years ago left Hailey alone, grappling not only with grief but with the gnawing uncertainty of her origins. The show has masterfully woven this thread of mystery into Hailey's character, portraying her as a woman caught between the comfort of her adoptive family's legacy and the haunting void of her unknown heritage. The Marshalls' deaths were a turning point for Hailey, stripping away the only family she had ever known. Their grand home, once filled with warmth, now echoes with the weight of her isolation. Viewers have watched Hailey navigate her days with a quiet strength, her poised exterior masking a deep yearning for answers. The show has dropped subtle hints that Richard and Ellen may have known more about Hailey's biological parents than they ever revealed. In one poignant episode, Hailey discovers an old photograph tucked away in a dusty attic box, showing her adoptive parents with a mysterious young woman who bears an uncanny resemblance to her. The photograph, coupled with cryptic comments from neighbors about the Marshalls' complicated past, has fueled speculation that they held the key to Hailey's true identity, a key now lost to the grave. The sleepy tranquility of Fairmount Crest is shattered one crisp autumn morning when a stranger arrives, her presence as disruptive as a stone thrown into a still pond. The woman, introducing herself as Cassandra Blake, is an enigmatic figure. Elegant yet weathered, with sharp green eyes that seem to carry the weight of 1,000 untold stories. She arrives unannounced at Hailey's doorstep, her voice trembling as she utters the words that will change everything. "Hailey, I'm your mother." The declaration lands like a thunderclap, sending shockwaves through Hailey's carefully constructed world. For viewers, this moment is the culmination of months of speculation, a plot twist that Beyond the Gates has been building toward with masterful precision. Cassandra's claim is met with skepticism, not only from Hailey but from the tight-knit Fairmount Crest community, where secrets are currency and trust is hard-earned. Hailey, reeling from the revelation, is torn between hope and disbelief. Could this woman, with her weathered hands and haunted gaze, truly be the mother she has spent her life searching for? The show wastes no time plunging into the emotional complexity of this encounter. Cassandra's story is one of heartbreak and regret, a young woman, barely out of her teens, who found herself pregnant after a fleeting encounter with a man she barely knew. Unable to provide for her child, she made the agonizing decision to give Hailey up for adoption, a choice that has haunted her for over 2 decades. Now, driven by a need for redemption and closure, Cassandra has come to Fairmount Crest to reclaim the daughter she lost. As the mystery of Cassandra's identity unfolds, Beyond the Gates introduces a tantalizing connection to one of Fairmount Crest's most prominent families, the Duprees. The Duprees, led by the charismatic but morally ambiguous patriarch Vernon Dupree, are no strangers to scandal. Vernon, a powerful real estate mogul with a reputation for charm and ruthlessness, has long been a central figure in the show's drama. His wealth and influence cast a long shadow over Fairmount Crest, and his personal life has been a source of endless intrigue for viewers. Could Vernon, with his history of reckless indiscretions, be tied to Haley's origins? The show hints at a scandalous possibility. Decades ago, Vernon, then a young man on the cusp of his empire, had a one-night stand with a young woman named Cassandra during a business trip to a neighboring city. The encounter, fueled by passion and impulsivity, was a fleeting moment in Vernon's storied life, but for Cassandra, it changed everything. Pregnant and alone, she faced a world unprepared to support a single mother. With no means to raise her child, she turned to adoption, entrusting her newborn daughter to the Marshalls, who were unable to have children of their own. The decision was meant to give Haley a better life, but it left Cassandra with a wound that never healed. This connection to the Duprees adds a layer of drama that threatens to engulf Fairmount Crest. Vernon, now married to the poised and calculating Diana Dupree, has spent years cultivating an image of respectability. The revelation that he may be Haley's father would not only upend his family but also expose the cracks in his carefully curated facade. Diana, known for her fierce loyalty to her family, would likely stop at nothing to protect her husband's reputation, setting the stage for a showdown that could tear the community apart. Meanwhile, Haley's potential ties to the Duprees would thrust her into the center of their world of privilege and power, forcing her to confront questions of identity, loyalty, and belonging. For Haley, Cassandra's arrival is both a gift and a curse. The possibility of a mother, a living, breathing connection to her past, is something she has dreamed of since childhood. Yet, the reality is far messier than her fantasies. Cassandra is not the idealized figure Haley might have imagined. She is flawed, broken, and burdened by years of guilt. Their interactions are fraught with tension, as Haley grapples with feelings of anger, betrayal, and cautious hope. In one heart-wrenching scene, Haley confronts Cassandra, her voice cracking with emotion. "Why now? Why did you wait until I had no one left to come back to me?" Cassandra's response, delivered through tears, speaks to the pain of her own journey. "I was afraid, Haley. Afraid you'd hate me. Afraid I'd ruin the life you built." The show's writers have expertly crafted Haley's emotional arc, portraying her as a woman caught in a maelstrom of conflicting emotions. She longs to believe Cassandra, to embrace the mother she never knew, but the weight of her adoptive parents' silence looms large. Did Richard and Ellen know about Cassandra? Did they deliberately keep Haley in the dark to protect her, or to shield themselves from a truth they couldn't face? These questions drive Haley to dig deeper, uncovering clues that suggest the Marshalls were more entangled in Fairmount Crest's secrets than she ever realized. A locked diary, discovered in the attic alongside the photograph, hints at a connection between Ellen Marshall and Vernon Dupree, a connection that could hold the key to Haley's past. Cassandra's arrival does more than upend Haley's life, it sends shockwaves through the entire Fairmount Crest community. The Duprees, already embroiled in their own dramas, are thrown into disarray by the possibility that Haley is Vernon's daughter. Diana Dupree, whose icy composure rarely falters, begins to unravel as she confronts the prospect of her husband's past indiscretions coming to light. Their children, Marcus and Elise, face their own struggles. Marcus, the ambitious heir to the Dupree empire, sees Haley as a threat to his legacy, while Elise, the family's rebellious wildcard, finds herself drawn to Haley's vulnerability, forming an unlikely bond. Beyond the Duprees, the community's other residents are drawn into the unfolding drama. The Fairmount Crest Homeowners Association, led by the nosy but well-meaning Evelyn Carter, buzzes with gossip about Cassandra's claims. Evelyn, who has her own history with the Marshalls, begins to suspect that Richard and Ellen's deaths may not have been as accidental as they seemed. Her amateur sleuthing uncovers whispers of a cover-up, suggesting that someone in Fairmount Crest had a vested interest in keeping Haley's origins a secret. Could it be Vernon, desperate to protect his reputation? Or perhaps Diana, whose ruthless streak has been hinted at in past episodes? The show's knack for layering mystery upon mystery keeps viewers guessing, as each revelation raises new questions. The question of whether Cassandra's arrival will play out as speculated is one that keeps Beyond the Gates fans glued to their screens. The show's creators have a track record of delivering shocking twists that upend expectations, and Haley's storyline is no exception. If Cassandra is indeed Haley's mother, and if Vernon Dupree is her father, the fallout could be catastrophic. Haley would be forced to navigate her place in a family that is both powerful and deeply dysfunctional, while confronting the truth about her adoptive parents' silence. The revelation could also strain the fragile bonds of Fairmount Crest, pitting neighbors against one another as old alliances crumble and new ones form. Yet, there remains the possibility that Cassandra is not who she claims to be. Beyond the Gates is no stranger to deception, and Cassandra's story could be a carefully crafted lie, designed to exploit Haley's vulnerability for reasons yet unknown. Perhaps she is a con artist, seeking to infiltrate Fairmount Crest's wealth, or a figure from Vernon's past with a vendetta against the Duprees. The show's writers have left just enough ambiguity to keep viewers second-guessing, ensuring that each episode is a roller coaster of suspense and emotion. As Beyond the Gates continues to unfold, Haley's journey promises to be one of the show's most compelling arcs. The arrival of Cassandra Blake has set the stage for a drama of Shakespearean proportions, with themes of identity, betrayal, and redemption at its core. Will Haley embrace her newfound mother, or will she uncover a truth too painful to bear? Will the Duprees welcome her as one of their own, or will they close ranks to protect their legacy? And what secrets did Richard and Ellen Marshall take to their graves, secrets that could hold the key to Haley's past and Fairmount Crest's future? For now, viewers can only wait and watch, their anticipation building with each episode. Beyond the Gates has proven itself a master of storytelling, weaving a narrative that is as emotionally resonant as it is suspenseful. Haley's search for her identity is more than a personal quest. It is a mirror held up to the heart of Fairmount Crest, reflecting the hidden truths and tangled lies that bind its residents together. As the gates of this elite community swing open to reveal the secrets within, one thing is certain: Haley Marshall's story will leave an indelible mark on Beyond the Gates and on the hearts of its viewers. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV soap news and spoilers for more updates on Beyond the Gates.